Hey y'all, this is Dana with Sullivan Family Homestead, and tonight I'm bringing y'all along for dinner. We're participating in a collaboration put together by Two Family Homestead, and they put a challenge out that asked, what do you fix for a homestyle dinner? And you can make anything you want to, anything that your family enjoys having for dinner or whatever. They just wanted you to videotape it and show us how it's done, so that we've got kind of a recipe collection, so to speak. So tonight we're going to be doing cream of mushroom with pork chops and fried taters, because you know I love fried taters, and some green beans for the side. So I'm going to show you how I do that. First thing I do is take my glass cake pan, put my pork chops in there, and I have my oven preset to 350 degrees. And then I'm going to cheat with Campbell's, y'all, but Brad and Krista over at Big Family Homestead did a video not too long ago about how to make your own cream of soup mix, so y'all should go check that out. So I'm just going to take this on here. And it's easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy, and it tastes good. Alright. So I'm just going to spread this around so that it gets some flavor on each of the chops. And when it's cooking, this is going to turn into kind of a soup based, and it's going to be really good. It just adds all these flavors that you don't have to add otherwise. It's just all in one can. It's kind of a cheat method. It's real quick, real simple, easy to do when you've been out working all day and you really don't feel like cooking anything special. This kind of makes up for it. Alright, there we go. Spread around real nice. And we're done. Alright. Now this is going to go in the oven for 30 minutes, and then we'll check it, because they're a little bit thicker than normal. It may take a couple of minutes longer, but it should take 30 to 35 minutes on 350 degrees. Set the timer, and we're good to go. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started on our potatoes, and because it takes a little bit to slice them up, I went ahead and got started ahead of time. And I got to show y'all this mandolin. It has saved my fingers I don't know how many times. Let me get this up here just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so this is a Pampered Chef, and you know, I don't sell Pampered Chef. I'm not endorsing Pampered Chef, but I do know this mandolin, and I'm telling you, it is great. So basically, I cut my potatoes in half, okay, just like this, and I stick it on there, and then I stick it in this little guide, and then I hold the button and plunger down, and I just slide. And as I'm pushing and sliding, I'm pushing this button right here in the middle, and it's pushing the potato on in. So as you can see, that little deal right there. And so it pushes it up against the guide. My fingers are nowhere near the knife. My fingers are nowhere near the blade. I don't have to worry about scraping my knuckles. I don't have to worry about cutting my fingers. Bloop, bloop. And it's super fast. As you can tell, it took no time at all. Now, I've already got some butter down here in the bottom of this pan, so I put my butter in. I've got my slices of potatoes, and y'all, I leave the skins on them, because as you guys know, a lot of your nutrients are in the skins, and we're getting ready to fry these up, so we may as well add as much nutrition as we can while we're at it. So now I stick these on medium-high heat, and I'm going to let them fry up, and I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. I'm going to add a lot of pepper. And that's all I'm going to do with those potatoes. And then when there's about 5 minutes left on the pork chops that we've got in the oven, I'm going to stick some green beans in a saucepan and cook them up. So they're canned already, so all I've got to do is just heat them up and they'll be good to go. So they take no time at all. So that's it. I'm going to have you stand by and I'll be back when I'm pulling everything out of the oven. Alright, so once I've got the potatoes frying up a little bit, I put some of the salt and the pepper. I turn the temperature down to medium low, and I put a lid on them so that they get cooked all the way through. Now, you can put onions in here, and I love potatoes and onions, but I don't have any onion right now, so I'm not going to do it. Another thing is that my family really likes the potatoes to be crispy, and this is a personal preference. You don't have to. They're really good when they're tender. They're really good when they got some crunch to them too. So you're going to see it kind of mixed up a little bit here. Towards the end, I will leave it on for just a little bit longer so that the bottom of it gets the crispy layer. And this top part is all nice and tender, so that way everybody gets the parts they like. So y'all just hang on and we're almost there. Alright y'all, we got 3 minutes left on the timer. I'm going to check these potatoes again, and I'm going to take the cover off of them. Now that they're all nice and tender all the way through, it's time to get a little of that crisp on the bottom side for the husband and kid. So I'm going to turn the heat back up to medium for just a minute. I've got the green beans on a medium-high heat, and the oven's got 2.5 minutes left to go till the timer. And you can hear the potatoes starting to sizzle back up again. Let me get a lid for those beans. There we go. Alright y'all, we'll have our cream of mushroom pork chops, our fried potatoes, and our green beans. And that right there will be our homestyle meal. Time to get some plates and get it ready. Stir these beans up a little bit. Go. Potatoes are getting crispy on the bottom, which everybody loves. And we got a minute left on the timer. Take a little chop. A little bit of gravy. Our potatoes are ready. And our green beans are finished as well. Alright y'all, and that is our home style dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have an absolutely wonderful night. Don't forget to check out all of the other videos in the collaboration. I believe Two Family Homestead are going to be putting together a playlist so that you can go and check out all of the videos. So make sure you do that. And I'm going to put a link down in the description box below so that you can head on over to their channel. So there we go. Pork chops with mushroom gravy, fried taters, and green beans. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night.